The night my old life ended, my husband held my sister's hand and watched me lose everything. For 7 years, I gave him my money, my trust, my family's power, even my future. He called it love. She called it fate. But when I opened my eyes again, I was back on the day his empire collapsed. And this time, when he reached for my hand, I smiled and let him fall.
After I woke up, I stopped saving him. Chapter 1. A rainy night in Suzhou. My last memory of that life was an autumn rain in Suzhou. The rain fell like thin silver threads, scattering cold circles across Jinji Lake. Across the water, the 48-story Nansing building blazed like a blade held upright against the night. It was the company I had spent 7 years of youth rebuilding for Gu Huasen. 2 sales of inherited shares, countless sleepless nights, and even the last of my reputation. Yet when I collapsed on the emergency stairwell of that very building, the first person to bend down and look at me was not Gu Huasen. It was Xia Ziyan, my half-sister. She wore the almond-colored silk dress I had given her on her 20th birthday. On her wrist was my mother's jade bracelet. A soft smile rested on her lips, so sweet that an outsider might have mistaken it for grief. "Sister," she said, her voice light as a breath. "Give up. Brother Huasen never loved you. He only needed you to pull him out of the mud. Now that he is standing at the top again, the person who should be beside him is, of course, me." Warmth slipped from my temple into my lashes. I wanted to curse, to laugh, to ask her where she had found the nerve to say the words, "of course," but my throat closed. From the far end of the corridor came the slow sound of leather shoes. Gu Huasen appeared beneath the cold white light. 7 years ago, when the Gu family went bankrupt, creditors shoved him down in front of Yunding Hotel. His suit was torn, his face was hurt, but his spine remained straight. I was the only one who walked through the crowd, draped my coat over his shoulders, called a car to take him to the hospital, and then helped him win Nansing back, piece by piece. I once believed that moment was fate. Looking back now, it was only a disaster wrapped in beautiful paper. Gu Huasen looked at me. There was no panic in his eyes, and no pain. There was only a frightening calm, like a businessman who had just settled a difficult debt. "Mingzhu," he said, "do not make this bigger than it needs to be." I asked him, "Was even a small part of you ever sincere with me?" Gu Huasen silenced. That silence answered for him. Xia Ziyan crouched down and used a handkerchief to wipe my cheek, like a gentle little sister, but her nails pressed into the wound until I trembled.
Hey there! If you enjoy our audio content, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. Most importantly, click subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with everything ZuZuAudio. Support the channel and join our community today.